called graduation prom. Okay, so usually we sell out, and I will already tell you we have one night already sold out for our show house. Okay, so you're going to see an excerpt of that, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to give each of these people some directions, and they need to follow the directions as well as reading their lines and giving you the show of your life. So please put your hands together. Make sure you give them a big round of applause. Make them feel really good. We are doing the great Botox scam of Texana. Narcissa Benedict is sitting and looking ahead of herself in a mirror. I don't see a mirror. Show me a mirror. There we go. Looking at herself in the mirror as her beau, Wyatt Holiday, enters. Yay! Let's make the hero sweet and cheerful. Speak nice and loud. You don't have a mic.
Narcissa, honey, you need to stop looking in the mirror so much. It's just not healthy.
We have been through this before. Not healthy. Not healthy. Where do you get that kind of talk?
She resumes, looking back at herself in the mirror.
My sunflower, I don't mean that you don't take care of yourself. I mean you always seem to be worrying about your appearance instead of spending time with me.
Narcissa rolls her eyes at Wyatt and then begins to read the newspaper. Wyatt begins to whittle. Whittle. Who gets these actors for me? Whittle. You have a piece of wood and you have a knife and you're whittling, carving it into something. Maybe an arrow to smash it, Narcissa. I don't know. But whittling. He begins to whittle. There he goes. He's whittling. It's a new whittle. Okay.
It's like he's counting money.
Exactly. I don't know what he does for a living, but it's not whittling. And Narcissa says,
But look what's in the St. Louis paper.
wait. You gotta say it loud enough to startle him because he's not looking at you.
Wyatt!
And he has to become startled. Oh, let's do that one more time. Startled. Okay, like startled. Oh, okay. Do it one more time.
Wyatt! Look what's in the St. Louis paper.
And she hands him the newspaper. He looks at the paper, returns it to her with a puzzled look. She begins to look in her mirror again.
What am I supposed to be looking at?
The advertisement.
She hands the paper back to Wyatt.
Oh, I see what you mean. The ad with the beautiful girl.
And he makes a wolf whistle.
It says that skin specialist Dr. Bogus Butte has discovered what women have been searching for. How to reverse the aging process and how to have baby skin forever.
Yes, this is what I've been waiting for. It says they are looking for candidates to begin beta testing. What's a beta?
Well, I think that's a small fish with a pretty tail. You don't need a beauty doctor. I'm heading over to jail. Stop your fretting.
And Wyatt exits. Narcissa stands and says,
I'm going to contact this doctor.
and she quickly writes a letter.
Nice. Now, to get this in the mail for the return trip to St. Louis.
And she exits.
That's good.
As she exits, we quickly Butte.
Butane. This is my nurse. Any stitches.
It's a pleasure to meet you both. You may call me Narcissa. Won't you come in?
And she invites them into her home. Dr. Bogus uses a very slimy voice. A slimy voice, as he says.
What a beautiful name. It's our pleasure to help you become who you want to be.
And Narcissa says shyly,
Oh, thank you now, Dr. Butte. How does this work?
If I may, doctor. In this first part of the process, we review your condition, take some skin samples, do some drawings, and determine how to proceed. We ask a small fee of $100 to begin, and $200 for each treatment that will follow.
I had no idea it was so expensive, but I'm worth it. Let's get started.
Narcissa moves to the chair and sits down, while Dr. Butte and Minnie begin to work on her face. Dr. Butte and Minnie Stitches hover and perform the injections. At the end, Narcissa's lips are overly fat. It is very hard for her to talk, smile, or even look pretty. Dr. Bogus says,
It is done. How do you feel? You look gorgeous.
our best transformation does.
Absolutely, doctor.
Wow, I feel different. My skin is so fluffy.
This is perfectly normal. The facial muscles have been through an adjustment and need time to relax.
We'll return this afternoon for the next injection.
They start to leave and Wyatt enters the room. Back out. They gotta start to leave first.
Oh, we got to.
You gotta start to leave, and when they start to leave, Wyatt enters the room. And he rushes to Narcissa and says,
What happened to your face? You look awful.
oh no, wait. Do I really want to see your backside in this show? No, I don't. No. She can go right there. You go right there. There we go. Good Lord, you want to see the backside. Okay, say your line again to Narcissa.
Narcissa, what happened to your face? You look awful.
Oh, wait, read that. What happened to your? Oh, it's starting to sound like weird chatter. Try it again.
Narcissa, what happened to your face? You look awful. Did you get stung by a swarm of bees?
Narcissa begins to cry, and she says,
You've ruined my beautiful face.
Bogus runs over to Narcissa and grabs her from the chair. And he says,
Come away with me, my lady. I'll make you more beautiful than ever.
Minnie becomes obviously upset at this comment.
Stay away from her.
And Wyatt moves between Bogus and Narcissa and says,
Stay away from her. I know who you are. You are wanted in several counties for this very same scam. You can con beautiful women out of all their money, but promising to make them more beautiful, but you leave them penniless and scared for life.
let's try scarred. Let's try scarred. Scarred for life.
Scarred for
Scarred.
life.
There you go.
I'll leave. She can stay as she is. Come, Nurse Stitches.
I'm through with you.
And she runs to Dr. Bogus and hits him over the head, and he falls on the floor.
You okay? He gets the pie.
Okay.
Beach golfer.
I'm so sorry. My father lost a gambling bet, and I was forced to work for Dr. Beauty to pay it off. But I'm through with his evil ways.
Narcissa begins to cry again.
I am wrong. No one will ever want to marry me looking like this.
And Wyatt goes to her and says,
I will always love you, no matter how you look. It's what's inside the account.
Oh, thank you. I will never look in another mirror again.
I can fix that. It's the least item.
Oh, wonderful. Give her a round of applause.
Woo, yeah.
All my coaches and actors back. Yes, use the steps this time. There we go. Use the steps this time. All right, my coaches will get back up with their actors. All right, we're very proud of our actors. All right. So now what you need to do is you need to, oh, here she comes. Thank you, Minnie. What you need to do is I'm going to ask you to vote for each of the actors and how well you think they did in their job. So if you think that the best actor was Minnie Stitches, please give her a big round of applause. If you think that the best actor and the winner of the ice cream and cake or whatever it's going to be this evening should be Narcissa Vanity, please give her a big round of applause. If you think our winner this evening should be Wyatt Holiday, please give him a big round of applause. And last but not least, our villain, Dr. Bogus Butte. And I will confer with my coaches. Do not move off the stage.
You can do my stunts anytime.